Here at the Post Area Chamber of Commerce, we are more than events. Yes, we love a good ribbon cutting or holiday market, but the Chamber's real purpose is deeper than that. We exist to advocate for local businesses, agriculture, and tourism. We connect people, promote growth, and keep Post moving forward together. That's why we're here. That's why we work.
Hello, Jim Plummer here. The old crew's back together. Mike Travis on the camera down there. Russ Morris and Carter Petty. I'm Jim Plummer. And we are doing a test stream on our equipment tonight. And first scrimmage of the season is against Littlefield. And they have a brand new press box. It's not even finished yet, but it is awesome and nice and cool. You guys like it better in here than outside?
Yeah.
Mike loves it. And we're also on the shady side, so it wouldn't have mattered if we were outside. It would have been okay. A little bit, but still, it would have been 90 degrees plus, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so this is a graphic you are looking at that Russ Morris created for us and himself, and a football that he presented to Coach Wright, which that's going to happen during the media day.
It'll happen on Meet the Lopes on Monday.
Monday night, Meet the Lopes.
When it'll take place.
So y'all come out to Meet the Lopes. If not, we're going to stream that from Jimmy Redmond Memorial Stadium, so you can catch it there.
Now, I will say, while the graphic is on the screen,
Oops.
if you're looking at that and you see 1921 to 2025, that's not 102. That's not adding up to 102 seasons. Well, it is, because the program was canceled for 2 years because of World War II.
Oh, World War II. That was worse than COVID.
Yeah. Well, I hope it didn't cancel during COVID, because Post wouldn't have made it to state.
That's right. We were there through all that. So, yeah, and I've got that picture somewhere.
No, so there will be I think the week of the first game, there will be a big tabloid that the Post-Dispatch is putting together, and it'll have a lot of the historical information about the history of the program. So I'm putting the finishing touches on that as we speak.
Yeah, you can talk about that through the broadcast tonight. Now, what we're doing is, again, a test broadcast. We're testing all our equipment, our computers, our cameras, our people. And so far we've had a couple issues, and we're working through those. And our first game, thank God, is going to be at home, and we've got Pocolambro as our internet service, which is always a treat, because they got 1,000 times better speed than these hotspots we use on the road. But right now we're using T-Mobile. That's Russ's phone as a hotspot, and it's great so far. And the other one we have is not so good. I won't mention the name. Not fair, because sometimes, some services are better in one area and not the other. We got things rolling here on the field, as you can see, getting ready to start as Littlefield's coming out. Obviously, it looks like they're going to play defense first and Post on offense.
Yeah, I believe the format tonight's going to be, we're going to run 15 on offense. They're going to run 15 and then get into a live quarter after that. So
stay with us. And even though we're not doing play-by-play, you guys just hang with us. I'm going to let Carter mess with the stats computer so we get that thing rolling for the first game. But here goes Post. I see a face mask in there. No flag.
Yes, so that is Brandon Curtis tackled by
that was Luka.
Slew. Oh, that was Luka?
Yeah, Luka ran in on that play.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see Luka Perez as well as
Brandon Curtis.
Brandon also goes by
Duty.
Can we say that on the air?
Yeah, that's his nickname.
Is that a four-letter word?
I think so.
That's his nickname.
Okay, Duty, Curtis, and this is going to be Luka Perez again. Yeah, a lot of you listeners don't know the nicknames of these kids, and I'm right with you, so I'll let these younger guys handle that.
Okay, everybody knows that who Duck is, though. So
after the last 2 seasons,
always getting on to me about saying it, but everyone knows his name. He doesn't go by Keandre.
Of course, Keandre and I do believe Ian Vigar are going to miss him this year, both of them. They're both, I think, attending Texas Tech. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Good school. Right, Russ?
Yeah.
We're going to talk Carter into going there when he gets done with post.
There's Randon Curtis on this play.
Okay.
Yeah, that right side of the offensive line was just busted up right from the get-go.
So who wore number 5 last year? See if you guys have good memories.
Sean wore number 5.
Sean did?
Yes.
Has he got 8 on this year?
No, these aren't probably going to be the actual numbers because they're just wearing some old uniforms, but some of the numbers are correct. Like, obviously, Mason Wright's number is correct and Landon Garcia's number is correct, but, like, Sean's wearing 14. I doubt he wears 14, but he might.
Because that was Draven Gonzalez's number last year, wasn't it?
14?
14?
No, Draven has always wore number 2.
Or it was 2, okay.
Yeah, he's wearing 2 tonight. Yeah, so
never mind, I'm thinking of basketball.
yeah, so Sean.
Never mind.
Yeah, Sean is in 14, and then Brandon Curtis is 5, Garcia's 7. Here we go, taking a shot.
Going to Sean Ramos deep. Oh, and a catch. Beautiful catch.
Great ball there by Landon.
So one thing, just to remind everybody what happened between the two schools last year, Post dominated the scripted plays. However, Littlefield scored the only touchdown in the live quarter when these two met last year. And it was basically a tone setter compared to how Littlefield throttled Post the previous 2 years.
I know we missed that on video, but that was a beautiful strike by Landon Garcia to Ramos.
Oh, we missed it on video?
That's all right. Getting used to this not new equipment, but new to us again this year. All right, so Post once again.
Got Daniel Young in as
blocking back. Oh, was it a runner?
No. Luca ran it again, but
No, they got him in at what Caden Hawkins was last year as that little de facto wing back.
He's basically just playing. He's just going to block kind of like a tight end. But usually Daniel Carroll does that, so that was different to see Daniel Young in there.
Well, with somebody as small as Daniel Young, I wouldn't be surprised if they incorporate the old trick play, little people, big world.
That's a thought. When he lines up behind Oligario over there, you can't quite see him sometimes.
Yeah.
There's a big
Luca.
hole.
Touchdown for Luca Perez.
It's a good block by Max, still the edge there.
And watching it back on the tape delay, that's something that we're going to be seeing a lot of this year. Is Littlefield brought 8 guys into the box.
To no avail on that play.
Yeah, they basically sent everybody. They already play a form of a 3-3 stack, so they sent everybody they had. And Luca was able to make them pay for it. It was also good blocking by the boys up front too.
So Post will just change directions, set on the 20, head the other way. That direction is south, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
You know I'm directionally challenged. So
probably got about 7 or 8 plays left.
For those who don't know, Post comes into the season ranked 9th in 2A Division I football. Littlefield, I'm not sure.
They're not ranked.
Not this year.
In the preseason, they're not.
Post also selected to win district. It's District 2, 2A Division I.
That was much better compared to what Randon ran the first appearance he made. I think that was almost the exact same play, just ran it the opposite way.
So Randon played JV last year, correct?
Correct.
And then we saw him play varsity basketball. Got to see him there. Moved well on the court.
He's definitely He's definitely more of a power back. I don't know. I bet him and Luke are about the same speed, but Randon might run over a few more people.
Randy gets the ball once again, gains a couple yards. Of course, with a runner like Ian Vigar last couple of years, it's going to take at least, I'm saying, 2 running backs to fill the shoes, 1 in each shoe.
Yeah. Well, Carter, we talked about it on the way up here, but I think that answers your question. Max Cole's been starting the entire offensive series at slot receiver.
Yeah, so see, here we go. 4 wide. This is what I was wondering. We got trips to the right side of the formation. I was curious to see if we'd ever go 4 receivers. We are here.
Back to pass. Landon Garcia gets rid of it, catches.
Way to hang on the ball there by Alec Garcia.
There's also great protection by the line because Cole just ran a quick 5-yard curl and was open almost immediately, but that was good protection for Landon to go through his reads and just fire that thing right in there.
All right, so they move the chains.
So far, both times he's thrown the ball, they've been right on the money.
Which is an improvement, Jim, compared to what we saw during the first week of practice in that inter-squad scrimmage.
Yeah. All right, so next scrimmage is going to be next Thursday at Cisco. We are not going to be there for that, as we'll be getting ready for Friday's media day for the first time at Jimmy Redmond Memorial Stadium. Y'all can come out to that. We'll have a little talk show going on, and we'll be streaming it, visiting with the players and coaches. We'll even talk a little cross country, I hope. Right, Carter?
I guess we can.
Yeah, you're going to run again, right?
Yes, sir. We should have we're going to have a good team this year. We've had more of the guys be able to run in the time leading up to the district meet. So Isaiah Moreno, Aiden Rodriguez, and Zacoby Pena, they all have been running. We're trying to get Alec and Max to come out.
My goodness.
It's not always the easiest thing to convince people to do.
Yeah. Was it y'all meet at 5:30 in the morning? Is that what it is? During school?
We start 6:30 on the mornings the football guys run. But yeah, last year we got second at district, so trying to win the district title this year.
Coach Davis still in charge of that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Someone need to talk to him about coming by next Friday.
I'm sure he'll be there.
Of course, volleyball started Tuesday.
Yes, started
This past
Tuesday. Well, they ran into a buzzsaw, which is always Kahoma on Tuesday. They lost to them in 3 straight sets. They're currently playing in the Benjamin tournament. They lost to Bryan earlier today. I think they will play 2 games tomorrow as well.
QB draw here.
Picks up 5, gets pushed back to about 2. Nope.
Yeah, that was 4th down, so reset.
Go back to the 20.
So already the left side of the line of scrimmage for the offense for post looks to me like it's getting – I think somebody needs to hand off their block or get off their blocks a little bit quicker, because if you look, they're crashing in either with the inside corner, or they're bringing in the inside linebacker, and he's coming in very late, and there's not very much communication going on that left side of the line of scrimmage. It's not Daniel Carroll is in at tight end.
That
was Daniel Young in at the slot receiver there.
Yeah, a little bit behind him. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Did you guys figure out who's on the front line?
Yeah, so when they set up, we can kind of go through it.
It looks like.
So I'm pretty sure it's Olegario, Sebastian Martinez, Mason, Jacob Price, and 64. Is that Vicente?
I think so.
I think so.
Who's 55?
That's Jacob Price.
Okay. First down for the Antelopes.
No,
Flag.
that's Domingo Soto. That's who 64 is.
It's a flag in the backfield, even though it was a first down.
But yeah, so Domingo Soto is who 64 is.
Chop block.
So this is a scrimmage for the referees as well.
Yeah, so during the scrimmage, during all the scrimmages, everybody that has signed up with the Texas Association of Sports Officials, they'll come in. This is part of their training that they'll come in and trying to get them ready to go in 2 weeks.
Oh,
What a catch there. The great catch by Draven. And he
Draven
broke
goes.
the tackle.
down to the 20, 10, another bold goal touchdown in the scrimmage. Well, that was a heck of a play. I think he stopped early, and then he saw the ball going way over his head, so he picked up his run again, jumped and got it.
Well, he stopped because he saw that ball was a little bit underthrown. I think if we can go back and watch it, if we had replay, number 11 for Littlefield, he saw how underthrown it was, and he broke off and was going to try to jump it. But with Draven using his height, he just was able to pry it free from the corner's hands.
Yeah, it's just a great play by Draven. He went up and high-pointed that football. When you got receivers that can do that, it makes the quarterback job a lot easier. That is great play by Draven Gonzalez.
They keep doing that, and Landon Garcia's going to start buying these guys steak dinners.
So for now, we've got the passing game figured out a little bit.
Looks like we're going to flip sides here and play some defense now for the Antelopes.
Got a secondary point out. Let me go ahead and play a spot of one of our sponsors again this year. Hold on, guys.
Whenever those grass fires start, there's no putting them out. We've got 80-mile-an-hour winds there one day. XL Energy called around and asked us if it was all right if they turned electricity out, and I was 100% for that.
It's always in the back of our mind that we're doing this for the customer.
It's just in our DNA.
Whenever you get burned out, you're burning out your livelihood. Those old winds, you just never can expect when they're going to happen. We just got to be prepared for it, and I think, man, they work good with us. We just got a good relationship with them.
Bunch earlier just doing fake plays.
That's Carter talking. I'm Jim, and Russ is here too. Thank you, XL Energy, for sponsoring us again. They're going to do the post-game show or the wrap-up show once again. McDonald's, bottom left corner, you see their logo there. They are the corporate sponsor of Post Antelope football here on Post Sports Radio for the entire season.
17.
Bubble screen left, couple yards.
Adon and Daniel Young come in to make that tackle.
It's nice to see Adon back out there. Remember, he played the majority of his sophomore year. It basically is like an anchor type of deal because, remember, everybody kept getting hurt.
Then he got hurt.
Yeah.
Last year. What, he missed more than half the season?
Oh, he got hurt in the back half of his sophomore year, right? Or no?
I think that sounds correct because I remember he didn't come back until very late his sophomore year.
He didn't come back until very late last year.
Yeah.
He had to have full surgery and everything.
And Max Cole coming up from a safety position to make the tackle.
Yeah, because I remember Coach Wright was telling me that when you factor Adon in and how many games that he basically played his sophomore year compared to the people that we have now personnel-wise, he's got as much of experience as everybody else that's out there.
So we're seeing Daniel Young and the leftover Hawkins boy, and
Colton
Colton
Hawkins and Daniel Young.
He was our leading tackler last year. Colton was.
Here comes Max coming down. They're going to blow the whistle because
Thank the Lord, he's going to kill him.
Luckily, he realized it was a scrimmage.
So for those wondering why you're not seeing Mason Wright out there, there was a talk at the beginning of practice, or basically going into spring, that he was going to be moved to defensive line. Now they're going to rotate him in. They rotated him in at practice almost every other play, but they want him to solely play offense, and it's going to help out with his knees.
Sure.
Yeah, I think the plan is he's only going to play defense if we have to have him due to injury or whatever might happen. But it's Sebastian Martinez, Daniel Carroll, and then Vicente is the nose guard at the moment. I forget Vicente's last name.
What happened there, Russ? On your screen?
Oh, the quarterback pulled it. They blew it dead in the backfield.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quarterback that you're watching for Littlefield, he's a senior this year. His name is Nick Castaneda. He's 6'2", 180. And he also plays linebacker for the Wildcats on defense.
Started last year as well?
Yes.
Got 2 receivers left, 1 right. Castaneda's looking left. Flushed out left. Stops the play.
He blew it dead for a coverage sack, I think.
All right, so let's bring up 3rd down and 10.
The Antelope defensive line has been getting pressure almost on every play so far. It's nice to see.
So who's out there now? That's Daniel Carroll, Jacob Price, and
Vicente. I forget what his last name is. I'm going to get
We don't have a roster.
we don't have a roster.
And as you
yet.
know, we have fun with rosters. We try not to do that.
just ask Sunray.
Nice
Golly.
pass out there.
A
We're
great
good.
tackle by Aiden Rodriguez. This will be his first year getting to play a lot at the varsity level. I mean, he was on the varsity last year for the playoffs, played a few times, a couple of plays, but he's a little guy, but he sure is aggressive.
Out there in the left corner,
Yes.
you got Luca Perez on the left side too as your edge.
So
Here comes Mason.
So here comes Mason, that new
Okay.
position at the defensive end.
He's playing on the left side. So, yeah, we lost a little size at linebacker, but then again, you picked up some speed possibly.
Don almost got a piece of that one right out of the quarterback's hand.
Oh, Mason will fit right in. He just blew through
Did he?
he just blew through the right side of their line.
Yeah, I think it's something when we need somebody to do that, you're going to put Mason in there. Strong as he is.
So, yeah, we got Aiden Rodriguez playing on the left side in the corner spot, and then we got Raiden down here on the right side, and then Max and Alec at the safety positions.
Who's 17?
17 is Raiden Osborne.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So a lot of starters back on both sides of the ball for the Antelopes. 1st and 10, run. Picks up 3.
A couple of our guys might have tackled the wrong guy, unless he fumbled. I didn't see it.
There's a couple new additions to the coaching to the Bogold staff as well. The guy that the coach is dressed out like he's entering an Arctic surge. That's Coach Jacob Perez, former defensive coordinator and defensive line coach last year at Brown Field.
Long pants, hoodie. Yeah, he's bundled up.
They're going deep here.
Ooh, wide open. Great catch. Super pass, great catch, and a 1st down for the Wildcats. I want to point out, too, top left of your screen, you see the post-rotary centennial emblem. 100 years old this year. We'll talk more about that later.
Yeah, Carter, they went almost a little bit bunch. They put everybody out to the sideline, and then
Yeah,
he just
had
got beat.
They had a double stack out there. Yeah.
Yeah, corner just got beat. Sometimes it happens.
So obviously a 1st down for Littlefield. Inside the red zone, about the 17.
They're doing the same thing. They're trying to stack it over here on the left side, on the near sideline.
Oh, thought Max might have could have got in there and picked that one off.
He was there in time.
You see this formation a lot now at the collegiate level now, where they're putting everybody close to the sideline as they possibly can. They used to. The offensive coordinators, the philosophies used to be, let's just get to the numbers. Now everybody's playing beyond the numbers. They're trying to utilize as much grass as they could possibly can.
Well, and also you got to think about it like this way. It just opens up lanes for the running back in the running game as well, because, I mean, it's you got to move at least 2 defenders out there if you're stacked like we are on the far left side of the field. But you can't see it on your screen, but.
Guys sound like Mike Leach.
That's good run fits by the defense. I'm surprised they didn't blow it dead.
Yeah, they should have in this scrimmage situation.
But you mentioned Mike Leach, Jen. That's basically how it all started. It started by spreading everybody out on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Texas Tech had like 10 feet between each lineman, and they would set up 4 receivers.
So now number 66, that's Mauricio Martinez. He's in there at the moment, playing the
nose guard,
defensive end on the right side.
Oh, okay. Did you say 64?
It might be. I think
44?
it's 66.
It's either 66 or 64.
Yeah, 44 is Daniel Carroll. Yeah, I think it's 66.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's over the center. Pass going deep into the end zone.
They're both wearing 66.
Out of reach? Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
They're both wearing 66.
The smaller one is Mauricio, and
Yeah.
the bigger one is Vicente.
Okay. Vicente's numbers are squinched, so they almost look like 2 zeros.
Haven't seen much substitution from the linebackers on back so far this drive.
No, it looks like we're trying to let Landon and Sean both just play offensively, which will be good because they'll be fresh on the offensive side of the ball. It always helps when you have the depth to do that. And then also Randon Curtis isn't playing defense either.
That Daniel Carroll almost had a tackle for a loss, but the running back was just able to break free. That's who I think it is. That is Brian Castillo for Littlefield. He's listed at 5'10", 180. Senior, also plays linebacker. Now on the offensive line, I think you can be able to point him out. They have a sophomore. His name is James Lockridge. He's 6'3", 245 pounds.
You guys want to take a little break here, play a spot for our corporate sponsor, McDonald's.
If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Wake up with a sausage McMuffin with egg. Get 2 for just $6 and pair them with a caramel frappe.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Live quarter, I think they'll start to kick it off again.
Yeah, we're back once again from Littlefield, Texas. First scrimmage of the season for both these teams, Post and the Wildcats. And we're going to have a live quarter played here in just a little bit. That'll be more game-like, so you can enjoy that. Stay with us. A bubble screen to the right side. And almost textbook tackle by the Antelope. 21.
It's Aiden Rodriguez. This is still part of just the 15 plays here. Clock isn't running yet, but the Antelopes look pretty good so far to me.
Yeah.
Know what y'all think?
Of course, this is the first time that each team will get to hit and go against somebody other than themselves. So there's a lot that it's going to have to be cleaned up between now and when they go to Cisco on Thursday. So but still, all in all, this is pretty good for a first scrimmage.
Pass out of bounds. Well, folks know we're in a really nice press box, which is not even finished yet. Imagine what it's going to look like when it's done. We got nice glass in front of us. That's why it's so quiet on the air. If you remember, it was back in December when the tornado came through here and lifted off the top layer of this press box, landed on the middle of the field. You probably saw that on the news. So they've rebuilt the whole thing, both the lower and the upper levels. And they're doing a great job. I wouldn't mind be up on top. That's mostly for cameras where it's more open. But thanks to Littlefield, let's have this be inside. Let me talk about the Rotary Club, which is going to be a sponsor specifically through the season, through Judge Lee and Marcia Norman. Also on Mondays, Meet the Lopes will be the corporate sponsor. In celebration of 100 years of service in Post, the Post Rotary Club proudly announced construction of a tall, beautiful 4-face clock in the median on Main Street. It'll be on East Main, surrounded with landscaping and 4 limestone benches engraved with the names of legacy families and other sponsors. So you guys can buy into that, get your name on one of those. It's only a couple $100. Just don't buy anybody Christmas presents this year. If you're interested in sponsoring this project or being part of the Rotary celebration, you can call, let me make sure I got that number right, 806-778-5034. Or you can email Susan Colazzo at scolazzo@postgarza.net.
It's a organization and post that you would not be disappointed in donating money for and being involved with. They do a lot of good for the community
Thank you, Russ.
over the history.
Judge Norman's, he sponsors that ad. He and I are the two oldest cats in the club, if you will. We looked at each other the other day and said, man, you and I are the oldest ones here. So I've been there about 20 years, Judge longer than that. But, yeah, we've got a lot of good new members that are doing a lot of great things. Lynn Simpson, Brett Parker. But we'll be telling you more and more about the Centennial Celebration for the Rotary Club, as well as how you can get involved in helping get that nice 4-face clock standing on East Main Street.
So these are the twos. These are the backups that you see on your screen right now. I believe that's Josh Segura at quarterback.
And that's Isaiah Moreno who just took that handoff.
You say Moreno's running cross country as well?
Yes.
My goodness.
He also ran the 800 last year, ran on the 4x400 meter relay. So he did not run cross country last year, so he should help us out. We're trying to win the district title this year. Came up just short last year, got second. So see if we can't bring that home this year.
Oh, nice catch.
Good catch there by Daniel Young.
Daniel Young. He had to turn around to make that catch.
He usually catches them on the defensive side of the ball. He had multiple picks last year.
He's lined up as a slot on the right side, made a nice turnaround in the air to make the catch. Who's our quarterback right now?
This is Josh Segura.
Segura, okay.
Carter, remind everybody, if you don't mind, who all's in the district for cross country?
So it's Post, Floydada, Newdill, Tahoka, New Home. There's a couple more. Forget who else is in there. Olton might be in there.
Good sweep by Moreno. Good blocking as well by Raiden Osborne to allow Moreno to get outside. Is Abernathy on chance?
Yes, Abernathy's in there. Yes.
So it's basically just similar to football. You just add Tahoka to it?
Yes, pretty similar. But I'm almost positive Tahoka's in there. I can pull it up real quick.
It'll be the same as last year.
It'll be the same as last year, yes.
There's going to be a lot. There's a lot to celebrate this year, Jim, as well as a lot of changes to anticipate. The Rotary, the football team, and the dispatch are all celebrating over 100 years or over 100 years. And then now we have a realignment year this year for all of our sports this year.
Well, that won't. We won't. I mean, all the districts are the same this year.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. We'll take a count in February. Is that right? And then that's the official count, and it'll take effect next school year.
Yeah, and we'll get snapshots, I think, sometime in either October or November.
So it's Floydada, Post, Newdill, Abernathy, Tahoka, New Home, and Rawls. That is the cross-country district. I knew I was forgetting. It's our basketball district.
There you go.
Another good run there.
Yeah.
Gaining about 5 to 7 a rush.
It's Isaiah Moreno carrying the ball again. Russ, who's one of the other new coaches you pointed out? The one that came, was it Abilene Christian?
Well,
is that right?
No.
No.
So his name is Coach Han Ollison.
Okay.
Coach O. Was at Colorado City last year. He's a Colorado City graduate, but he ran track at McMurray.
McMurray, I'm sorry. I was in the right city.
You were in the right.
Right?
You're right.
Okay.
You're in the right city.
Oh,
Almost intercepted.
Just a touch behind him.
So
Good ball.
So Coach O graduated McMurray in 2010, but he's a 4-time letterman from 2006 to 2009. He won 6 national championships in 4 years. Was inducted into the American Southwest Conference in Hall of Fame in 2018, and he was inducted into the McMurray Ring of Honor in 2021. He basically was solely responsible for McMurray winning their first ever national championship as a team in 2008. Good run by Segura too.
got a first down. A little bit more.
So he scored 30. He scored 30 of their 36 points, and then they needed help in that year to clinch it, and so they put him on the mile. According to the article on McMurray, they put him on the mile relay. McMurray ran the 14th overall time, but because of how they did, because of their time, they scored enough points to clinch and win the Division III national championship in 2008 as a team.
It was a great ball on the run there by Josh Segura. That was complete to Aiden Rodriguez.
But just to put a pin in Coach Ollison, and you can read more about Coach Ollison in one of my Meet the Coaches articles I did this week for the Dispatch. His expertise and what he did at McMurray is going to be very beneficial to the track team, I think, for both the boys and the girls this year.
Yeah, definitely. That kind of influence. All right, so a couple of new coaches. That's one of them. Jacob Perez, the other one. If you see him on your camera, he's wearing all black today. Black hoodie, black pants.
Look for the guy that looks like we're in December, not August in Texas.
Probably in the winter games that we have, he'll be wearing shorts.
That might be. Yeah.
First down, post.
Then there's 2 new girls coaches. Coach Murphy is the new head softball coach, and then her name is Jillian Jonas, I believe. She comes from Alvarado, but she's an O'Donnell native, graduate of Angelo State. She came back this way because she wants to be closer to home. For those that are familiar with Alvarado, a classmate of mine, her name's Callie Jump now, but Callie Como, she's the head volleyball coach over at Alvarado, so she's got some 4A volleyball experience that she can bring to the volleyball team this year.
Nice.
Then Coach Murphy, real quick, he started the softball program at Hale Center, got them built up and running, and he's real excited to take over down here as well.
Post back to pass.
Yeah, it's a sack.
Is it a sack if he breaks the line of scrimmage?
I thought he was going to be sacked when the defender got him.
I got to get so he breaks the line of scrimmage, sacks out of the picture, right?
Yeah, he got 2 or 3 there.
He did. That's second down.
No, just whenever he was wrapped up and his momentum stopped, I thought they were going to blow it dead, but he just kept driving his feet.
He just slung him around. Take a quick break, guys. Back in a moment. To Scrimmage from Littlefield with Post.
Here at the Post Area Chamber of Commerce, we are more than events. Yes, we love a good ribbon cutting or holiday market, but the Chamber's real purpose is deeper than that. We exist to advocate for local businesses, agriculture, and tourism. We connect people, promote growth, and keep Post moving forward together. That's why we're here. That's why we work.
The twos.
All right, we're streaming just on YouTube.
Yeah.
Internet service a little weak, but hopefully it's streaming good at your house. We got any viewers, Russ? Can you tell?
We got 5.
5. Thanks, guys.
Not bad.
That's with no promotion on it. We didn't tell anybody we're going to do this. We always do a test broadcast on one of the scrimmages. So we'll do this one next week. Team's going on Thursday to Cisco. We're not going to go and stream that. So hopefully you're enjoying this one. Get a quick look at the Antelopes. Then first game, last Friday of the month. when Kermit comes to town.
At home.
I'm gonna get that. Let me get that schedule up there. Y'all can look at it as you're watching this. Got Kermit coming on the 29th. The next week will be at Forsan. We'll go there for you. We'd love for you to go as well. It's September 12th at Seagraves. Homecoming against Slayton on September
19th.
Thank you. These guys can see better. Followed by at Farwell. That finishes up the pre-district season. Then we get a week off and come back and do a tough district schedule. Let me get that camera back for y'all. So it's going to be another good season for the Antelopes. A lot of high hopes. Of course, none of that matters, as we talked on the way here. At this time last year, we were supposed to come in second to last. Not make the playoffs. And look, got to play a lot of football last year. 14 games.
We were really underestimated. They didn't do their homework very much, in my opinion, if you get it that wrong.
Sure. You got to remember, Dave Campbell stuff comes out pretty early. Then there's usually changes or two, even in coaches after that. And so you got to really get down to look at what's happening at the end of July, beginning of August, rather than what's going on in May and June.
Well, I think looking back at it, the projections were what they were because even around here, it's like nobody really knew what exactly was going to happen unless you were actually inside the school or inside the weight room. But I mean, because after back-to-back 2 and 8 years, you don't know until you start hitting somebody else.
Good tackle there by Nelson Esparza.
You're going to give him the forward motion and give him a first down past the 30.
Yeah, just at the 31.
And we're showing you the game clock in the right corner. We're just doing that just to test our scoreboard camera. It's not really operating, is it? Nothing's ticking down. It's always first down and 10. What it is now for sure.
They do have 6-0 up there, but we've scored twice. They have not scored, so.
That's a good tackle for a loss. That's one of the number 66s was in there, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
That was Mauricio Martinez.
Hey, speaking of new coach Jacob Perez, he is going to be the powerlifting coach as well.
Yeah, him and Dean are going to be doing that together.
Good. And going to be a big event in the spring.
Yes.
It's going to be the regional.
We're going to be hosting the regionals in post because he is the regional coordinator or something. He has a title he was talking about the other day.
For all of Region 1. Oh, this should be intercepted. Oh.
That was Draven Gonzalez almost picking that one off. Yeah, he's like the regional coordinator for Division 3 and 4 or something.
Yeah.
It's something like that.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty big. If you've seen pictures on there's pictures of him, of the meet on his Facebook page, and it's a big event, especially considering how big of a field house Brownfield has, with them basically being a 4A school that's in 3A Division 1. They fit a lot of schools there, so I'm curious to see how we're going to hold this.
Anything's possible. Did you see any video of that event?
I
mean, streaming video?
No, not streaming video.
Well, we're going to consider that this year, and we'll see how it goes. That was interference there, no flag.
Yeah, Raiden Osborne was tackling him while he was catching it. But, hey, he was there. He was in the right spot.
Yeah.
Hey, it's only a penalty when the ref throws a flag.
I think last year, Jim, I think as far as the teams that we were competing with in our district or whatever, I think we were the only people that actually streaming it.
Yeah.
All of the district powerlifting meets.
Yeah, there were a few parents putting stuff on Facebook, but just of their child.
Another tackle there by Raiden Osborne and Nelson Esparza.
A couple people getting after it down at the 25.
Yeah, number 10. I'm not positive who that is, but I want to say it's Cameron Menchaca. I want to say that's who that is.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me then that he's getting after it with somebody else.
Yeah, that would be my guess, but I can't quite tell. But I think that's got to be him. I don't know who else it would be.
Who's 77? Did you guys already said that? Cody Osborne, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Cody. Don't freak out, Crystal, if you're watching. These aren't the official jerseys yet. Because I know there were pictures posted of him last year. I think he wore, what, number 78, I think was his number?
Yes.
Last year.
These are just old uniforms, just wearing them for the scrimmage.
Didn't you say these are uniforms from the team that went to the state championship?
I think these are the ones from 2019 and 2020. I think these are what we wore. But I think we don't have all of these jerseys because some of those guys took their jerseys and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
A little keeper here.
First down for the Wildcats.
That was a good read. I think Isaiah Moreno finally was able to bring him down.
Working Daniel Young here overtime. He's having to play all the defense. Well, there you go. You're going to sub him out now.
Trying to get him as many reps as he possibly can. He's gonna need all the reps he can get because he's gonna be starting full time at one of the Mike linebackers.
Sack, almost.
It would have been a sack in a real game. Cody Osborne getting some pressure there.
We've got a new sponsor. Actually, they've been around for a while, but they came back this year. It's Trey Payne, formerly of Post, former Lubbock mayor, big attorney up there. His firm, Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler, going to be one of our major sponsors this year. We thank you, Trey, and all the guys there and ladies.
Thanks to them. We could probably play a spot real quick before we go to this live quarter. I think we're about to get that fired up.
All right, we'll do one right here. We'll be right back with the live quarter. It's Post scrimmaging Littlefield at Wildcat Stadium.
Whenever those grass fires start, there's no putting them out. We've got 80-mile-an-hour winds there one day. XL Energy called around and asked us if it was all right if they turned electricity out, and I was 100% for that.
It's always in the back of our mind that we're doing this for the customer.
It's just in our DNA.
Whenever you get burned out, you're burning out your livelihood. Those old winds, you just never can expect when they're going to happen. We just got to be prepared for it, and I think, man, they work good with us. We just got a good relationship with them.
Look, a perfect sandwich symphony. Nothing could be better. Okay, it just got better.
Right now, buy a Big Mac or Quarter Pounder with cheese and add a second one for just $1.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
All right. Hey, we're back from Littlefield, Wildcat Stadium. It's Jim, Carter, Russ, and Mike. And somebody's phone's ringing. It sounds like an old-fashioned wall phone, but it's not. And once again, we're in the new press box facilities at the Littlefield. Very nice. If you look across the way, when you can, up the top of the other bleachers, the visitors' bleachers, there's the old one there. We decided we didn't want to be in the sun. It's not good for us nor the equipment. So we're now in air conditioning. That's why it's pretty quiet in here, all glassed-in facility. But we're getting ready to do a game-like situation. We don't know if we're going to have a kickoff or not.
Well, the referee's standing at the 40 with the ball in his hand.
Okay.
Looks like we might.
Post is going to receive, go from north to south.
For those listening away from the screen, they're going from our left to right. Well, So this is a good way you get to see who your special teams are.
Yeah, I can fire through them if y'all want me to.
Yeah.
Raiden Osborne, Colton Hawkins, then Daniel Young, Adon, Aiden Rodriguez. Then the second row, you got Draven Gonzalez, Max Cole. Third row is Luca Perez and Isaiah Moreno. And then deep back is Sean Ramos and Randon Curtis.
Is that ESPN?
Not for me. It was for ESPN for somebody, though.
So who's way back there, did you say?
So the two guys that are close to the end zone, that's Sean Ramos and Randon Curtis.
It's a little different formation what we've seen the last couple of years. Usually have three guys back there with, of course.
Thought we were going to get the Charlie Brown kickoff, but they finally brought the tee out there.
Even the managers go through practice too. The scrimmage for him as well. Pretty good kick. Not a good catch at the 5. Goes into the end zone.
Okay, that was kind of weird. Nobody ran, so maybe.
Is this the NFL?
I don't know.
No.
Nobody
Like
moved.
change things up on us?
It almost looked like they were just working on kicking it off.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know if they were going to let anybody hit each other on the kickoff or not. So we'll start at the 25.
25-yard line.
That was a pretty decent kick. I mean, he got it all the way to the 10.
It's hard to handle.
So, yeah.
You like a line drive, hard to handle kick.
I mean, it's no David Barbosa, but it'll do.
Yeah. David graduated. I miss him. At the one practice I saw last week, it looks like we showed about 2 or 3 guys who can actually kick the ball pretty well. All right, so post with the offense from the 25. Landon Garcia back at quarterback.
Luca Perez at running back.
Luca gets the call, goes to the left side, and gets about 3.
Let's see who that is coming up. I think that's number 1 to wind up making the tackle.
So we're seeing 2 in the backfield, Luca and Daniel Young. And as we saw earlier, we did quite well with the pass game.
Yeah, a couple of long passes, one to Draven Gonzalez and one to Sean Ramos. Hopefully there's a lot of that to come this season.
Yeah, we were run heavy last year. When we threw it, we were accurate. There's Landon running the ball himself, and he's loose at the 40, 45, 50, on his way to the 30, cutting back to the 25, 20, and
they're going to get a flag. They're going to get a flag here on Sean Ramos. Something, either blocking the back or holding. It's one or the other.
It's a block in the back that wasn't an actual block in the back. He used a little bit too much of a push on the backside of the defender just to provide interference, but it's enough for a block in the back, so it's going to bring the whole thing back. They enforced it from the 47, and they're putting it at the 43. So it's a gain. It's still a first down because of how much he gained, but you take all of that away and you basically lose a lot of yards in the process.
Was that a 15-yard penalty? Blocking the back?
Yes.
Yeah, and I think it was from the spot. I think it was a 15 yards from the spot of the foul, maybe.
Yes, it was from the spot of the foul.
Landon Garcia.
4 wide here. Like to pass out of this formation usually, or at least from what I saw in the first 15.
Man in motion coming to the right side. Garcia's looking left, going deep on the fly route. Wide open is Ramos, but it was picked off by Littlefield at the 25-yard line.
As looks like it's picked off by number
89.
89. Yeah, that ball, it was a good throw, just so much, he caught too much air under it, and he just wasn't able to travel. It was underthrown a little bit. Sean kind of might have. It was underthrown enough to where it looked like Sean overran the route, but it was just severely underthrown.
All right, so it's going to give Littlefield the ball. We're doing live action here on this scrimmage.
It's going to get the ball at their 26, isn't it?
Yes.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Back to pass. Looking deep. Sacked in the backfield by the Antelopes.
First to get there, I believe, was Daniel Carroll.
Yes, that's him at the bottom of the pile.
And Sebastian Martinez came in there to help him out.
Carroll's lined up on the right side as a end.
Littlefield going quick.
Quick pitch right. Caught. Gain about 3 or 4 to the 30.
And they're going quick again. That was number 4 and a Don making the play for post on the tackle.
2 receivers left, stacked. One on the or two stacks, one on each side. There's a snap. Going deep on the right side, up for grabs, and it's caught by a Wildcat number 1.
Whoever number 4 is, he had a good play. He had a good read on the ball, but if he's able to break on the ball sooner, he would have picked it off. It's a good game by Littlefield.
Going fast. Hurry up motion. This time a running play stopped in the backfield.
They're killing me. I ain't in mid-season form over here.
Yeah, he was held up by Colton Hawkins, and he was finished off by
41-yard line. Got that?
Yeah, and I think he was finished off.
Yes.
By, I think that was a Don that finished him off.
Actually 43. They must have moved it.
Well, they just moved it back because he lost a yard on that last play.
Quick pitch on the left this time. Not on target, incomplete. Yeah, it was just softball season a couple months ago. We were back here doing a couple softball games, and our Lady Loves got passed by district for the first time in many years.
3rd down here. See if we can't get a stop here, get the ball back. It says 2nd down, but it's not.
So it's 3rd and 11. Back to pass, looking left, going deep. Flare, wide open. Missed by number 2. Hit him in the face mask.
Raiden got lucky, but he's saying that he's pointing to the sideline saying that number 2 ran out of bounds and came back in. But still, you can't go off of assumptions.
Yeah, you got to keep playing.
You got to keep playing. So he caught a break there.
But, yeah, in the Littlefield receiver's defense, I mean, if he's forced out of bounds, then it's not a penalty. Like if Raiden is jarring with him right there and he forces him out of bounds, there's no penalty. Trips to the left side, 5 wide here. Double stack, both sides. QB draw.
That's the risk you take. It's going to be a 1st down.
Gain of about 15, 1st down for the Wildcats, about the 27-yard line.
They're going quick again.
Quick pitch out here on the left side again.
Good read by Max Cole. Both him and Raiden Osborne bring number 11 down for a loss.
Still
for a little bit of a gain, I should say.
They gained about 5 or 6. Let's see where they spot this. It's like a timeout called by Post.
Yes, so this is a carbon copy of how last year went. Post dominated or had the advantage during the scripted stuff, but then once the live quarter happened, Littlefield scored. Last year they scored the only points of the said live quarter.
Sure. Take a little break here. You guys catch up. We'll be right back. Live scrimmage from Littlefield. It's the Bold Gold Antelopes.
Whenever those grass fires start, there's no putting them out. We've got 80-mile-an-hour winds there one day. XL Energy called around and asked us if it was all right if they turned electricity out, and I was 100% for that.
It's always in the back of our mind that we're doing this for the customer.
It's just in our DNA.
Whenever you get burned out, you're burning out your livelihood. Those old winds, you just never can expect when they're going to happen. We just got to be prepared for it, and I think, man, they work good with us. We just got a good relationship with them.
All right, we're back live. It's a 2nd down and about 4. Another throw by Wildcats left side incomplete.
Well, it was a high snap to begin with, and that threw the rhythm off. Is now, look, Mason Wright is in now in defense.
Yeah, there was some miscommunication there on the Littlefield side. I think the QB thought it was a screen. Receiver was going deep, so.
Well, he got it out so quick because of how high the snap was.
And Mason's playing on the right end. Used to seeing him at linebacker position. Switched this year. Back to pass, Littlefield. Incomplete. Good coverage by the Antelopes. 4th down.
Once again.
See if the Bold Gold defense can get off the field here, get the ball back to Landon Garcia in the offense.
No safety in the middle of the field. Something to keep an eye out for.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
we're just man across the board right here. Everyone's over the top of a receiver.
2 receivers on each side.
Luca Perez is coming off the edge.
Luke's coming in. Scrambled by the quarterback. He's not going to get the first down.
That's a turnover on downs. That's big.
We saw a lot of that last year, especially down deep into the maybe not in the red zone as well, within the 30.
Well, it shows that you're able to overcome adversity because you gave Littlefield basically a jolt of momentum while you were moving the ball, but then you're able to prevent them from doing anything with it. So speaking of, Jim, do you remember what happened the last time the Lady Lopes were able to make it to the area round in the softball season? What happened with football the following fall?
We went to the state championship?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I hope you're predicting. Well, you're going to say it's going to happen again? No, you're just saying it happened before.
History repeats itself, boys.
Post with the run.
Brandon Curtis this time. I think he gained 2 or 3 there.
He's brought down by number 2, ultimately.
Once again, the Post all-time leading rusher, Ian Vigar, now in college. Got to replace him out on the field. I'm thinking at least 2 running backs to do that.
Yeah, so now you got to rely on the school's all-time leading passer.
There you go. That's right. It's Landon Garcia. He's out there, number 7, still. With Curtis lined up behind him. Blocking back. To be keeper by the quarterback going to the left side. He bounces out, gets the 1st and more. Now at the 40, 50, still on his feet. 40, 30, 20, 10. Bold Gold touchdown.
Nice.
It's a great QB little read option there. Good pull, good blocking down the field by Sean Ramos. And that'll be the first points of this live quarter.
All right, so now we get to see our first look at the PAT.
I noticed last season that Landon, first full year to start, a little hesitant about running the ball. Then as the season went on, he got better and better. And I look at that run to start off a first scrimmage of this year.
Yeah, Jim, during the practices and everything going on the last week or two, Landon looked more confident going along and running the ball as the week progressed. So
now he's going to hold the ball for Mason Wright, the kicker, for the extra point. And no good. Off to the right a little bit. Definitely enough distance.
So Jim, what they just did on the special team stuff, I don't think they're going to hit on special teams. I think they're just going to work it on the kicks and stuff.
Yes, yeah, they're not rushing or anything on a punt or an extra point or the kickoff. Like right here, we'll just kick it off. And
here at the Post Area Chamber of Commerce, we are more than events. Yes, we love a good ribbon cutting or holiday market, but the Chamber's real purpose is deeper than that. We exist to advocate for local businesses, agriculture, and tourism. We connect people, promote growth, and keep Post moving forward together. That's why we're here. That's why we work.
Jim, Russ, Carter, and Mike back from Littlefield. And Post just scored first points of this live scrimmage, live action. As you just saw, they don't put any defense up when you're kicking, so we'll see that as Post kicks off now after the touchdown. There'll be no tackling, I guess. What did they set it down at the 20, 25 last time?
Yeah, they just set it as a touchback. I think this is all for the kickers. Or in our case, the center.
Yeah,
to
Mason
get some
Wright.
work.
So he's going to be doing the kicking chores. They got a couple of other guys that can help them when needed. This one's going to go down to the 15.
It's a good kickoff.
So Wildcats will start off once again at the 25.
Yeah, so they're just treating it like they do in college, where if they'll wave it off, or if they'll signal to the referee they're not going to return it, it doesn't matter where you catch it, they'll just bring the ball at the 25.
Last time the Antelopes were on defense, it was just a couple of big plays that allowed Littlefield to move the ball down the field, but ended up getting a stop.
Long pass down the right fly route. 2 defenders there for post. Incomplete.
Good coverage by the safety and the cornerback for the Lopes. I believe that was number 4 who thought he was going to have a good break on the ball to try to pick it off.
Yeah, it's Alec Garcia and Aiden Rodriguez. We're on the coverage there. Coach Patterson wanted Alec Garcia to maybe go up and try to intercept that one, but just broke it up.
Ooh, nice block.
Don has been doing that all scrimmage. He's been trying to get in the way of the passing lane, and there he finally did it.
Don set up on the right outside linebacker. The other side, Luca Perez.
On the line, defensive line at the moment is Daniel Carroll, Mauricio Martinez, and then Jacob Price on the right side.
Back to pass. Littlefield going deep. And there was a little holding going on, but they was holding each other.
It's good coverage there by Raiden Osborne.
Yeah, I'm watching it back, and both were fighting each other. So
yeah, there wasn't enough there to throw any flags.
I mean, I get what the photographer on the Littlefield sidelines was saying, that you could make the case, but watching it back, they were fighting each other.
There's definitely contact by both players.
Here we go. We're going to see a punt. I'm curious to see if we get to return this or not.
It looks like Draven Gonzalez is back to receiving. He started out the season last year doing this. It's a punt returner.
Then I think Duck ended up taking over those duties.
He did. You're right. Here's the punt, lands just past the 50, rolls a little bit, going down at the 40, 43 actually.
Yeah, they're going to mark the ball at the 40.
44.
I think it went out at the 45, but they're going to say at the 44.
Yeah.
So Post gets the ball back on downs. First one to score in this live scrimmage against Littlefield. You know, if you're seeing the scoreboard in the upper right corner, it's not accurate.
It is accurate. We're the white Wildcats.
Oh, I get it. Okay, yeah. We're the team on the right, the white Wildcats.
But I don't know if they'll change it if we score right here. But it is accurate. We are up 6-0 if you're looking at the scoreboard.
Landon Garcia finds a receiver, throws it behind him, intended for Gonzalez.
Just watching that back, Jim. Mason Wright was giving number 63 the business.
Is that right? Okay.
Pancake blocked him all the way at basically all the way at the 50-yard line after the play.
Oh, excuse me. Choking on water.
I actually looked for headset cords that have a cough switch on them. Couldn't find them.
Yeah?
They used to make them years ago.
Like just a mute button on the cord?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would work because me and Russ are always hacking.
That's right. As we get into the season, everybody's getting sick.
Everybody starts stripping cotton at the same time.
Here's a running back as Luca Perez gets the call on his feet at the 50. Spins, breaks a tackle or two, still on his feet.
They're pushing the pile forward.
Jacob Price and Max Cole were helping him out.
It's ultimately brought down by number 64.
Luca loves the spin move. If you've ever watched him run the ball, you know he loves to spin.
So what do you think you do right here, Carter? You think you catch him by surprise taking a shot over to the end zone, or you just keep doing what you're doing?
Well, let's see. Nah, I bet we run it to the left side here.
I mean,
might be a read here for Landon Garcia. Yeah, I just hand it off.
Oh, yeah, it's
Brandon Curtis there.
tripped up and brought down by number 2.
Jim's struggling getting his name down. He's a new guy.
I'm not going to call him Dewey or Duty or whatever.
That's his nickname, but we won't call him that. We can call him Randon Curtis. Randon, and then Curtis.
Let's call him RC.
It's RC. Yeah, we could do that. That would make it a lot quicker. But it's Randon, I believe, is how you spell it.
Russ, you can set me straight. There was or is an RC Curtis in town.
Yeah.
They may be related.
I'll get back to you on that.
Okay.
Hard count there.
My mom, if you're watching, you can probably help me out.
Let's get some texting going on.
Didn't mean to cut you off there, Carter.
Back to pass, Garcia.
Free play.
What are we doing? And nobody moved.
Oh, late hit.
Is a
maybe or a hold.
Is a free play, I think.
Yeah, it was offsides, but the receivers on the left side of the field never moved.
Holding.
Yeah.
Post.
So there was no offsides?
No, there was no flag for it.
I was fixing to say.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't ever see one.
Look, both the offense and the defense reacted like it was like there was a free play.
Well,
I mean,
I'm pretty sure that was holding there on Jacob Price in the backfield.
I mean, if that was a free play, though, I mean, the only people that would actually know were the players. I mean, they acted like it. Oh, well.
Here we go. Trips to the left side.
Gonzalez on the right, going to the end zone.
Perez wide open in the flat.
He catches it
immediately.
Short of the line of scrimmage.
Horse collar or face mask, one or the other.
Yeah, it is tackled on the play.
By his helmet.
Yeah, by number 2 and number 41, I think that was there that got him.
So right at the 32, going to step off a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, face mask on Littlefield. Will we get a first down from that?
Yes.
It's in 15-yard automatic first down.
Yeah, automatic.
Red zone,
yep.
And down to the 17-yard line, it'd be 1st and 10.
So all those yards that you lost on the hold, you basically gained the majority of them back.
You get them all back because you get a first down. So I mean, yeah, the holding is irrelevant now at this point. Trips to the left once again. Draven Gonzalez out here one-on-one.
He's going to go to Draven this time. He's
Yeah,
looking his way. He's
I
going
knew
deep
it.
into the end zone. It's going to be an interference call.
No.
Good defense by number 11.
He played the ball sort of. He didn't ever see it, but in high school you don't have to see it.
Got his hands up, and he was there.
Remember, Jim, in high school and college, you can face guard all you want.
In the pros, you got to turn your head, right?
Yes.
In college, you have to turn your head, I'm pretty sure.
To a certain extent.
Yeah, in high school, you don't have to turn your head. They don't. It's a little more relaxed. In college, they'll throw the flag on that right there. Because he didn't play the ball, he played the receiver, or played through the receiver.
All right, 2nd down and 10. Handoff this time, Curtis. Bounces left to the 15.
Jim earlier was talking about these breakaway jerseys. Right there would have helped us out because they had him by his shirt tail.
Brought down by number 32 and played for Littlefield.
Carter wasn't born back when we had breakaway jerseys.
Was Russ even born?
Maybe not.
You said
98.
You said the 70s earlier. Yeah,
No.
not even close.
Was it 70s, 80s? Breakaway jerseys no longer legal? Because Carter thinks that they were choking the players.
Yeah, because they weren't made of toilet paper, right? Or
No.
Jim. I mean,
No, but it was.
they had to have hurt the neck
Here we
of the
go.
player. There's Luca Perez getting close to the first down.
Yeah, down to the 10-yard line.
So it's going to be 4th and 2.
Speaking of significant changes, the year I was born was the year the UIL introduced Division I and Division II for every classification.
There you go. Fun fact.
But it wasn't separated for playoffs until later.
No, so that year they were. It was only at the 5A level was when they separated Division I and Division II. In 1998, everybody was split into Division I and Division II. Fun fact: if you were in Division I, you played one less playoff game rather than you did in Division II.
Got a bye?
Here we go. Trips to the right. Bootleg. Landon Garcia to Alec Garcia.
Caught.
No, not brothers.
But a first down.
First down.
So you did not have a bye. The first round bye was not introduced until 2010, 2012.
Okay.
What happened was in 2A in Division 1, you did not play the area round. It went by district, regional quarter or regional semi. In 2A in Division 2, it went by district, area, and so on and so forth.
See if the Antelopes can punch in their second touchdown of this live quarter here.
I learned a lot in doing my research for the 102-year article, Jim.
Sounds like it. Thanks for
Perez,
doing that.
Stretch to the left.
He's got it.
He's going to get the pylon.
Touchdown. Perez. Bold Gold Antelopes with 2 TDs in the scrimmage. The live action scrimmage, actually, we have 3, right, overall? Did we get one earlier?
We had 2 during the...
We had 2 during the 15-play
yeah.
script, whatever you want to call it. Not script, may not have been scripted, but 15 plays.
The
each.
guaranteed 15.
The guaranteed 15. There you go. So now it's 14-0, but it's not. It's 12-0 at the moment.
Correct.
But
it could be 13 if we hit this one. We missed the first extra point.
Now we're going to go for 2 here.
Oh, we're going to make it 14 then. Now it's 38.
We need a running back. We need a running back.
Landon's going, hey.
Here we go. Isaiah Moreno is going to get in here and get him a touch.
Got 4 seconds, 3 on the play clock. Timeout call. Coach is not happy with that.
No, because our running backs are down here waiting to do the kickoff.
Oh, my goodness. Here comes
Luca.
Yeah.
Luca's supposed to be in there.
He might get an earful.
Well, I thought Coach Wright was going to pull Steve Spurrier and break his headset on the sideline.
In the scrimmage, that would have been a little much probably.
That would have been funny.
Coach is going to let Isaiah Moreno stay in there, and Luke is going back with his running back buddies at the other end of the field.
Yeah, they're down here getting ready for the kickoff, which we're not hitting today on the kickoff or any special teams.
Yeah, they finally fixed. They fixed the scoreboard.
There you go, 12-0.
Okay, so it's Isaiah Moreno, number 23, lined up in the I formation behind the quarterback. Daniel
Young
is out there as a blocking back to the right side behind the line.
Daniel Carroll out there at tight end.
He's on the right side as well. You got 3 blockers on the right with your blocking back. Handoff to Moreno, goes right. Stopped at the 2. So no good there. So the score remains 12-0. All right, guys. Play another sponsors break.
Come back for the final 2 minutes.
Be right back.
Whenever those grass fires start, there's no putting them out. We've got 80-mile-an-hour winds there one day. XL Energy called around and asked us if it was all right if they turned electricity out, and I was 100% for that.
It's always in the back of our mind that we're doing this for the customer.
It's just in our DNA.
Whenever you get burned out, you're burning out your livelihood. Those old winds, you just never can expect when they're going to happen. We just got to be prepared for it, and I think, man, they work good with us. We just got a good relationship with them.
If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Wake up with a sausage McMuffin with egg. Get 2 for just $6 and pair them with a caramel frappe.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
All right, we're back live from Littlefield. First scrimmage of the season for both these teams, the Wildcats and the Bold Gold Antelopes of Post. Post just scored again. Mason Wright's going to kick off from the 40, going from north to south, left to right. There will not be a return. This is all just to go through the motion. It's caught at about the 22, but Wildcats will start at the 25. Do we need to know something?
No.
Okay.
Just your iPhone will pick up little fragments of metal if it falls on the ground. I just figured that out. Yeah. Or yep.
That's in the all screws probably up there.
Just figured that out. It was all lining the little battery.
Was it making it do funny things?
No.
Not yet.
I got it off now, so we're good.
Wildcats back with the ball. Quick pitch left, caught. Nice now down the sideline. Going for a touchdown. And Post is there to make the tackle.
Yeah, with a touchdown saving tackle.
Alec Garcia there.
Littlefield going quick once again.
A lot of success with that fast offense. Quarterback's going to get sacked.
Adon, and I think that's Mauricio
Martinez.
That's Adon's second sack of the day. Not that we're keeping official stats, but.
So look at what the student trainers are doing down here, Jim.
Yeah.
They're covering the signals with towels.
Gatorade towels.
That's something you see in college all the time because they don't want people stealing the signals after the infamous, what was his name? Russ.
Connor Stallions.
Connor Stallions.
Look at Max Cole jumping in, leading with a shoulder. You love to see it in the preseason.
He didn't even hit the running back either. He hit like one of the guys in the pile. He's just trying to
hit another antelope.
That was Daniel Young and Luca that wound up making the tackle.
Timeout.
Littlefield take timeout.
Got a minute and 2 seconds left to go here. Jim, you got to read?
I do. Well, I just want to tell you what I just want to talk about. Give you a list of our sponsors this year. Got a couple new ones, and love the ones that keep coming back. You know, I've been doing this 16 years now. I think Judge Norman's been with us that long. D&D Winco, McDonald's. Got a new one. Tanya Harp, former Lady Lope, is a real estate agent in Frisco.
Get some alumni there.
She's coming back, and along with her buddy, we mentioned Trey Payne, his law firm is back as a sponsor. We've got Happy State Bank as well, Post Plumbing, the Post Dispatch, where Russ Morris does his writing. Y'all can catch that every week in the Dispatch. KSSL's helping us out again, the radio station in Slayton. We love Slayton, don't we?
Sure.
Love the bakery.
Except during football. Love the bakery. All right, here we go. Back to live action.
A minute and 2 to see if Littlefield can score before the end of the live quarter.
Screen right, caught. And the receiver's got a first down and more. 20-10, he's going to score easily.
Just a couple of missed tackles there, but it was good pursuit by the defense. We were there.
Yeah, just a little bit too much of the arm tackle. They did take the right angle. They just allowed the receiver to break away.
So score now 12-6. See what happens on the PAT. Going to kick it.
73 right now, Jim.
73-12. What you see on your scoreboard? They're going to. I think the scoreboard may be new. They've been messing with it down here.
I think they're just figuring it out.
There's a snap. It's low, so that would be.
PAT's no good.
No good. All right. More sponsors for you this year. Carson Construction's back. That'll be the score of the game. It happens to be 12-6. Post up. Got a minute or 51 seconds left. Pocalambro, Post Family Dentistry's back. RRC Wholesale is new. You'll find out a lot about them. Winco 2 is back. XL Energy back as the post-game show sponsor. Post Car Wash, second quarter sponsor. Holly's Drive-In is going to sponsor the third. And Sonic Drive-In, which quarter?
Fourth.
Yeah, why is that?
Well, because after every home game, the amount of points that we score is the percentage off you get at your Sonic quarter.
Correct. Maximum up to 50%. Thank you, Mike Travis. Also, Swift Stop's back as the players of the game sponsor, Antelope of the Game. Family Cleaners, Post Area Chamber of Commerce, Post Methodist Church, Bowlinger Singers, Gilbert and Moss. Antelope Wash and Dry is new to football. And then Waldrop's Corner down there at the tracks in East Maine. And that's an interesting place. We hear about them. The U.S. Flight Academy. Do you know you can take flight lessons in Post, Texas?
Well, we got an airport, right? So
we got an airport. We got a guy that has a flight school right there.
Well, there you go.
And he travels all the way up into the Panhandle into New Mexico as well to teach. He's got an office there in Post. That's where it's based out of.
Good kickoff there by number 1 for Littlefield. I got something for you, Jim. So yesterday, the Post Boys Athletics, we did our fundraiser for little telethon with the fan pledge company. We've raised almost $25,000, which was the goal. We're at $24,500. So thanks to all who supported that.
Well, what's it at now? 24,000.
24,500.
Got to get to 25.
We need about.
Can people still do that?
Yes, sir. They can do it for 3 more weeks.
How do they get there?
Do
you know?
It's probably on Facebook. If you go to Facebook, I'm sure you can find it. But yeah, just helps the boys athletics with food and uniforms and different things like that throughout the year. So thanks to all those who supported us. And if you would like to, you can probably find that on Facebook. So yeah, thank y'all.
And that's for all boys sports. And I understand in the spring is when the girls will do their fundraiser.
Yes, all
correct?
boys athletics. And the girls do theirs in February, I think, something like that.
Okay.
So I'll support the girls too.
And Coach Wright likes this because, you know, we're used to almost every sport coming knocking at the door of all businesses and friends, every sport throughout the year. So this is a one-time thing. So
one-time thing, and every person that's in athletics will call you. You'll get a call from one of the guys in athletics. So it's pretty personal, pretty cool.
But if you're not being called, you can still do so. You can still contribute. So keep that in mind as we try to get to 25,000. Lenny Garcia ran out of bounds to stop the clock at 4 seconds.
It's going to be the last play of the game, or the scrimmage.
I say we throw one deep. Come on, let it rip, Landon. Where's Sean? Throw it over the top to him. Or Draven. Or Max. Or whoever else we got out there.
All right. It's like a special play being called by Coach John Wright on the far sideline.
Little people, big world. You can do it.
And
they reset the play clock.
Okay.
That's what they were doing.
Plenty of time to run the play, about 28 seconds.
I mean, Littlefield's going man all across the board.
Lenny Garcia in the pistol. One running back, Luca Perez. He's going deep, going down the right side. Looking for Max Cole. Double coverage. Incomplete. That's going to wrap up this scrimmage. Final score post 12. Wildcats of Littlefield 6. That's all I got, man.
Yep, we look good tonight. We scored 4 times in the whole scrimmage with the varsity. The JV looked really good. They scored 3 times in their little scrimmage. So great things from the Antelopes so far, Russ.
Yeah, just a lot to look forward to, a lot to improve upon as they get ready to scrimmage Cisco next week over in Cisco. So if y'all are able to go out there,
it's Thursday.
On Thursday, come out and join me. I'll be making that long trip up there. So it should be fun. I mean, is what Coach Rod will probably say if you ask him. You better be glad that the season don't kick off next week.
Correct. All right, so we're going to go ahead and say adios. Thanks for joining us for this scrimmage. This was a test broadcast for Post Sports Radio. We intend to stream the games on YouTube as well as our Facebook page. When we're on the road, it's usually just YouTube due to the internet situation. So we'll try to give you the heads up before each game. But always find us on YouTube first, then Facebook as well. So thanks a lot, guys. Have a great weekend.
Preview show?
We've got Meet the Lopes Monday. We're going to bring that to you. Won't do any talking much, but we're going to show you. We'll let the announcer do the talking there. And then next Friday is going to be Media Day, 9 a.m. at the Jimmy Redmond Memorial Stadium. So we're going to be there set up, do a talk show, talk with the coaches and players. So be sure to join us for that or come on out for it as well. All right. What do you got, Russ?
Just keep hope alive, everybody.
See y'all at church on Sunday.